Hello. So we are back Monday and we have a job. Okay? I know exactly what's the problem with this laptop. So actually, this is kind of new one. It's a Chromebook. M3 Gen. Okay? It's a new one. It's not that old. How old can be? 1 year? 2 years? Anyway, the problem with this one, the both USB-C ports are not working. Okay? So they are not just they are just very used. You can see they are still intact, but they are not charging. They are gone. Remember a few years ago, not few years, probably like 1-2 years, when the Samsung phones come with the USB-C, and I told you, look, this is a bad design. So on paper, everything looks fine. Like, you have one port and you can plug any dongle and you have HDMI audio interface, data, hey, you have the charging thing. It's just a bad design. Yeah, this is not progress. This is not innovation. Yeah, they think this is this is a step forward. You fit everything in one port. No, it's not. It's not. If you compare, yeah, let's say this port. Compare this port with something like that. Samsung charging port, okay? Or Acer charging port. This is a port. This is meant to be abused, okay? But not this thing, and you have there like how many pins are there? This is not a step forward. It's like, it's when when Apple came with this, everyone blame Apple, but it's a step on the back, because you have to buy interface, or you have to buy dongles for anything. So we have no HDMI, we have no actually this has HDMI. No, doesn't have HDMI. So you don't have HDMI port. You still have the headphones jack here. One USB. But I'm sorry, this is not a innovation. You know how many jobs do we have with these USB-C ports and how many laptops? It's the problem is you are not universal, like same port on everything. No, every port is different. Like you can see here, like these are special for this model and are not cheap. The problem is they designing things on the paper, and then the paper looks good. It's okay, it's an innovation, but it's not. And even on paper, it's made wrong. It's made, I don't know, the I have no idea who designed this port. But even on paper doesn't look good. The first is the way how the port is designed. So you have all the, let me see if I can find. Because that's crazy, and the people are mad. Even with the phones, when the Apple first ditched the headphones connector, was crazy, and I'm not happy also. They want the headphones jack there, but USB-C, USB-C pin out. So let's say you design a port like this. Okay, let me switch. If you are a designer and you want this to be a standard port, the configuration of the pins, how can I explain? When you have a power supply and you have also data lines, you have somehow to prevent water, not to prevent water, to understand if the water reach the port, what will happen with the voltage potential from there. Let's say you have a power line of 19 volts. When the water touched that line, the water bubble, it will have 19 volts potential. So on this case, you have here and here 19, yeah, and you have water on the port. So on the next pins here, you'll have 19, right? On the next ports here, you have 19, and your 19 is dying where is the ground. Okay? So that's the story with the water. Same with yeah, you. Same with the LCD screens. LCD screen pin out. Let me find the pin out. No, laptops. Laptop LCD screen. Let me see if I can zoom it. Yeah, I can. Let me save the image. Desktop. Save. It's just a bad design. The thing is, we found many times we found water on the screen connector, and on the screen connector, the schematics is like that. So you have 19 volts here. Hopefully you can see. Yeah, you have 19 volts here, and if the water reach this connector, you'll have 19 volts till here, where you have the ground. So these pins, the data pins, are protected, being shorted by my 19, because I have those ground pins here, which is like a barrier. That's how you design a thing, based on the fact, maybe the water, it will reach the connector. If you the logical thing when you design this is to keep away plus or minus. So logical speaking, ground should be here on the opposite sides of the 19. But no, because if the water reach each pin, it will have 19. So this my 19, it will goes to ground on this point if the water reach that connector. Okay? That's the That's the idea behind designing something. Okay, let's take out this and replace the port quickly. First, what you have to do is to be sure the laptop is working. Where is the power button? We have the power button on one side, but I can't see anything on the screen. So let's get the power supply. Battery saying 11.5. Let's go for 12. Around 2 amps. You have the battery wires, plus and minus. And it's not charging. Now it's charging 2 amps. You can see on the screen on the power supply, so it's charging with 2 amps. The battery has 10.7 right now. So it is a problem on a port like this when you have a water damage and you have a 19 volts power pin next to low voltage data pin. But to design a small pin, a small port like the USB-C with so many pins and small pins, and you know that port will be abused by the customer because they will plug it on all the duration. There will be water damage, it will be dust, it will be, you know, it's you have to be sure it's solid. Okay, hopefully the battery is charged. Let's see. And we still have no picture on the screen. That's the power button, yeah? Now we have to be sure the laptop is working, because many times the laptop stop working and actually the customer is, you know, is doing inside of the charging port, they believing it's a charging port issue, but actually the board is dead or something else. So we have to be sure before replacing the port, actually the laptop it is good. Okay. It's weird because over the time I seen the things getting from going from something good, a good design, a solid, going to some crazy things like USB-C port. Let's try and keep this here and try to power up the laptop, because we'll raise the voltage a little bit over the battery and we'll fool the Super I/O to start the laptop to believe actually the battery is charged. And we can't do it. Probably not, probably the battery is too low. Let's go 2.5 amps to charge a little bit faster. This is a 4 elements battery. That's mean 11.8 will be discharged and 12.4 fully charged. Let's see. Try to power up. And still nothing. It's still charging. I think this laptop actually has a different problem. Not the port. Let's check the voltage. Multimeter on screen. And the voltage is 10.9, which is too low. So yeah, the battery is discharged. And we have a lot of these new laptops with USB-C port, all broken. Lenovo I've seen a lot. Huawei. Yeah. We have to charge the battery, we have to be sure. Discharge to the lowest state to be sure the laptop is coming on. Yeah. Let's try again. Let's see, do we have any voltage on the power button? This is the power button. We have 3.2 volts. That means the laptop looks good. But we have to see picture. We need to see picture. So we check the ports and it's taking no current at all. Yeah, we do have a USB-C meter like this, and we are checking if it's taking any current, and this is not taking. I don't know, but you know, the direction is not the right one. I was looking in the morning buy cartridges for my printer, which is a Pixma Pix something with Pix. I don't know. It's from Canon, some a printer. And the original cartridges from from the manufacturer website is around 30 and something pound, and a copy from eBay is like £3. So I don't really understand why the companies they are getting greedy and asking so much, because the quality difference, you know, how much can be. Let's say okay, it's more expensive because it's a quality one, and I'm using copies from eBay from the beginning. Well, how much can be the difference, the quality difference, money speaking? Or let's say yours is not £3 like the Chinese copy, yours is 5, or in the worst case 10, but it's like 30 and some 34, something like that, which is insane. I'm not getting why they are getting so greedy. It's on. I can see a light here on the power button. It was a light. And the laptop is on. Okay, so we know the laptop is good. Let's unplug the battery. So we know for sure we are not working for nothing. I try to be honest, yeah, and tell me what was wrong with this board. Why they have to replace it and to be an innovation? It was solid, you know, like Acer, Toshiba, the most of the they are still fine and they have no issue. They are still working over the years. If you think an innovation is to get the thing smaller, you're wrong. Remember a few years ago, few 15 years ago, okay, was that craziness, that rush. Each company tried to bring the smallest phone on the market. And at some point, the smallest phone from the market on that time was a Panasonic phone, G something. Yeah, and the phone was like that. The phone was like that, a beta antenna, and you can't even use it. You can't even type on the phone. I'm sure if you are old enough, you remember that phone. And I had that phone. I had it. And I was like, what's the idea? You know, okay, you made it small, and I got that. But you can't even type. The button was small. The phone was like this size. They have a half of the phone was the battery. Okay, let's replace the port quickly. That's the port. Let's replace it, yeah. Yeah, we can have a look on inside. I can see some broken pins there. Yes, that's the port. And of course, when you have so many pins and everything is small there, you have it's the chance to get broken is very high. And also the port has to carry current. It's just a bad design. Let's replace this. What we will do, we'll use max temperature to take the port out, and to solder the port back, probably like 350 degrees. Okay, because inside you have plastic and metal, and we can melt the plastic. Now I have my colleagues here. Yeah, do you heard about the Bitcoin crash or cryptocurrency crash? The problem is, here is crazy. So everyone, they are doing cryptocurrency trading, but it's so crazy. They convince even the owner of the shop, Ash, to buy cryptocurrency. Now the cryptocurrency crash, and everyone lost money. And I told them, you know what? Don't do it. Trading is gambling. At least you can go and have some fun in a casino, and it is gambling. Let me tell you a story. 1 year ago, when it was the lockdown, even this year, I try again. Look, I really, really wish to have a trading YouTube channel and do live trading. And I did try hard, even last year, even this year. I really try to make it working. Actually, I can't. How much I try, I can't. I didn't trade with real money. I trade with with the demo thing. And no, you can't. You can't. It's just gambling. And I'll tell you why. Okay, so the port is out. Let's get a new port. Is gambling, because whatever you use, like you have some helpers there. Whatever you do, when a bank decides to goes against you and push the button, you lose money. You understand? So it's not about, okay, if it's going down, probably now it's going up. No, that's very wrong. And you lose money if you think like that. You have to understand, you can't earn money on this. You have to steal money, and you steal money from the other people. So it's here is a thing. It's who's stealing, who is better stealing money, and 360 degrees. Let's try. And it's just gambling. Okay, the port is soldered. And if I tell them, and I was, how I was always tell them, like every day, take the money out, you lose money. Like I told to everyone, and no one listened. And now if I ask them, did you lose money? And they said no because I didn't took the money out. What the money left. And say no, you lose only if you take the money out. They don't accept. Actually, they lose the money. The Bitcoin crashed because Elon Musk, he stopped using Bitcoin to buy Tesla, and also the China banned cryptocurrency. So every cryptocurrency coin crashed. And the owner lost like one for £2,000, something like that. And I told him, it's gambling. Okay, let's use a charger. I do have a USB-C charger here. Trust me, I really try to learn that thing, and I really study, and all the markers and Fibonacci and all the crazy things, nothing working. It's nothing working. Looks like it's working because you make it fit. But actually, when the bank or the big people with money decide to change the course, they will push the button and they will change it. No matter what is, it will say your indicators from the trading platform. So that's the truth about the trading. Okay, laptop is on, but the battery is not connected. Yeah, so let's connect the battery. So I can see the orange light here. You can see the orange light. Let's try and power on. And it's working. You can see it on. It's on. And we have the charging sign there. Okay, that's the story with the thing. Okay, now I have one more port to replace. So look what is there. It's crazy the amount of pins. Let's check here. You can see those pins. So many pins. Again, just a bad design. You know what? I think it's time for a lunch break. What do we have more? Let's replace the other pin, the other port. Yeah. Let me put this back. But I did follow the Elon Musk story, yeah? So first, okay, I'm a cryptocurrency guy and you can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin. And then, the price goes up. And then he changes, say, oh, I just found out it will take a lot of power to create a Bitcoin, a lot of electricity. So I'm not gonna do it again. And the price crashed. Obviously, he has the power to manipulate the market, and you can't be upset of that. The man probably is trying to make some money from himself, just moving the market. But it's hard to believe a guy like Elon Musk, it's a smart guy. He didn't know how the Bitcoin are made. I follow the cryptocurrency from long time ago, and on the beginning was easy, but the complexity over the time, the complexity is rising. The complexity is rising. You need more computing power to create the Bitcoin, and obviously it's taking a lot of power to create a Bitcoin. And yeah, it was kind of tricky. Like you're allowed to buy a eco green car with something which take a lot of energy to be produced, like Bitcoin. But interesting how everyone from here they lost money. Let's take the battery out. And I told them, you know what? I will laugh. I will laugh badly when you lose money. And they lost money. So I could predict they will lose money. You know which I follow on, and I'm a fan of him. Um, what's the name? Anton Krill. Anton Krill. It's a guy from London. I like that guy, and I watch him. And I read about his history. It's pretty amazing. And on one video, he said, first, don't trade the news. But actually, if on that point you was on Twitter reading the Elon Musk tweet, on that point, if you trade the news, it will be the best things to do. So when he said that Tesla will not be buy again with the Bitcoin, you have to sell everything because obviously it will crash. Same with the China. When the news comes up, the cryptocurrency is banned on China, the price goes even lower. So yeah, trading the news it's quite a good idea. I try to do it. I said I need something on my retirement to fill up my time. But no, it's just gambling. It's just gambling like if you try to do it to earn some money. If you're looking like an investment, okay, let's say I'm invest some money on Apple, and hopefully on 1 year the price it will goes up with few percent and I'll earn some money. Probably that has more sense. But just doing like day trading, like what's the name, like swing trading, when you see it's going up and you sell because hopefully the price will goes down. But on somebody you'll see it's not going down because the people are pushing the buttons. That or on Google, you're buying Google or Tesla. Um Makes sense. These are helpful, health, like, promising companies. Yeah, let's say that. But on YouTube, I can't really see what you can find on YouTube about trading because 99.9% of the video from YouTube are about I did trading 1 week and I make a million. It's something like that. Anyway, crazy things on YouTube, just making you to get into the business and lose money, obviously, not earn money. Okay, let's replace this port. No one is there to teach you making money. They are teach you to lose money. And making you believe actually it is a what's the name? It is like a path you can apply and make it working, which is not. It's just not true. Okay, let's see this port. This is the other port, the USB-C. Let's remove the port. 500 degrees, max air, max temperature, Celsius. Yeah, by the way, what I did this weekend. It's hot. Okay, what's wrong with this one? It's not coming out. It is coming out. Okay. I played Sword of Legends online. The game is on beta. The game is on beta. And Diana, she has access on. She's part of the testing team. So the game is a successful game in China. And Gameforce both buy the license and they bring the game in Europe and North America. But never ever seen these kind of graphics on a game. It's crazy. I have my 4K screen. The quality is insane. Never seen something like that before. And also the game is very nice. I'm just curious if you guys playing games, because I would love to play games with anyone. To have like a guild to, you know, do dungeons and instance, like on it's a MMO game. So let me know in comments if you enjoy playing MMOs and if you've seen the Sword of Legend online game. You know what's the problem? My problem is my nozzle is too small. I will take the nozzle out. Because if you can't hit the area, 360, 360. And the port is going down. Now it's down. Okay. The port is soldered on place. Let's test it. But it's the first time when actually the music is crazy on the game. It's so nice. So everywhere, like on every map, on every boss doing a boss, it's the music is so nice, and the way how the music is changing with the environment. I really enjoy the playing the game. I even tried to find the soundtrack, but I couldn't find it. And it's kind of a surprise actually the game is not pay to win. Because you know Gameforce, maybe you don't, but they all their games are pay to win. But it looks like not this one. I can't see anything, I can't believe. Okay, that was the screen connector. Good. Let's see if it's charging, yeah? Let's plug the battery. Maybe this port is not meant for charging or what? How this is working? Because this port indeed has the light of the charging, yeah, but this one doesn't. So it's meant to charge or not? I don't even know. Where is the port I took it out? Maybe this port was good? Huh? So this port, it does looks good, you know. I can see every pin is on place. Maybe this post was good, but it's not meant to be to charge the laptop. And I don't understand why it should charge every USB-C pin should charge, yeah. No, yeah, it is charging. So this board, it is charging and it is give me the orange light here. And if I take out the charger, the orange light goes off and the sign from the screen goes off. Plugging back the charger and we have the charging sign. Okay. So they are both working. Okay. I'll stop this video. It's about time to have a lunch break. And see you on the next one, yeah? Have a nice day. Bye.